Hello guys, it's Nina Northern Sweden here, and I was gonna continue where I left off last time. I was doing this little bunny that I got from this kid, and if you missed the beginning, don't worry, I'm gonna make the other two bunnies here too, so you will see them. So yeah, I guess I'll just get started. The instructions for this kit is on the back. Now, I really don't like doing kits because I find them really boring and limiting. I'm not a big fan of these, but these were so super cheap. And I bought one for, well, actually, these were gifted. I was at the store with, regular grocery store with a friend of mine, and I saw these kits and I thought, oh, this will be such an amazing gift to put in another friend's daughter's Easter egg. And I was looking at them, and this other friend that I was to the store with bought two of them. And I thought she bought them for her own kids, but she got them, one for me and one for my other friend's daughter. So she will be getting, I hope they're not watching, because then she will know what she will get in her Easter egg. Anyway. So these were about $4 something around there. I'm translating because I'm Swedish, so of course we don't use dollar as our normal regular currency. So I started making one, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. I've been feeling so poorly lately. I kind of just mess up the days and everything, and I have no energy left. But, you know, I'm working on it. I'm getting slightly better every day. So hopefully I get really healthy and happy and energized soon. So I just had my lunch. I'm having some after lunch coffee here. I've cut down on my coffee. I'm only having 1 cup a day, and usually that is either after breakfast, because I started to have tea instead, tea and water, and for breakfast, and then I'm doing either the coffee after breakfast or the coffee after lunch. Today we're doing it right now after lunch. So this little girl here, definitely a girl to me anyway, she needs this step is where we're at. Oh, come on, focus. Oh, such a good little phone. Yeah, so we're kind of there, but I don't have any pink like Sharpie or Posca pen or something that, because these are plastic. So I'm thinking I'm gonna use some acrylic paint. And I have this, oh, focus, that I got from a friend. That is pearl pink. It's kind of a lot of paint on there, but I think you can see it. Yeah. So I've been shaking this because last time I was going to use it, I only got some water out of it. So I've been shaking it like crazy, and it's still kind of wonky and strange. So we'll see how this works. If not, then I do have these smaller tubes with red, and I can always mix it with this pearl white that I was talking about in the previous video. So I'm gonna use just my finger, I think, just to see how the paint is. Yeah, I think it's gonna be okay. I think, yeah, come on, let's just do a fingerprint here. Oh, it's still a bit lumpy. Still a bit lumpy, but let's try this. Let's give it a little bit of a belly. Nope, paint not sticking. See that? Doesn't want to do that. Okay, fine. You don't need it. You know what? I can always cut out a piece of the paper later and give her that belly, but honestly, I think she looks fine without that little belly dot color that they have on there. I think she's doing fine without, right? I'm not too happy with the whiskers though. I don't know why I put them on there. I actually wiped them up already once, wiped them off with Q-tips and hand disinfectants. It's alcohol, so that's what I've been doing. So let's make another one. I'm so tempted to put some sort of glitter stuff around here too. I don't know. We'll see. So I have prepped a little bit. I make the bows because I was really struggling with the bow here on this girl. So I actually did the bows for the other two bunnies. So let's make another bunny. Uh-oh, I'm gonna close this. Come on, be nice. Oh, yeah, why does nothing want to work when you're filming? Actually, nothing works anyway, so not a big thing. Okay, so let's restart with this step here. Come on, here, where you're supposed to glue the little fabric onto the hard felt and fold the bottom a little bit. So let's go with the blue. I hope my glue gun is hot. I left it on this morning because I left it on yesterday because I was not going to film this, but oh, focus. I left this, oh, shine. I left the glue gun on because I was gonna film this yesterday because my phone keeps shutting off. Lack of memory. I've been clearing out space and stuff, and hopefully it works this time. So I left the glue gun on like that and like that, and it has been spitting out glue like crazy for the amount of time that I left it on. I think I'm gonna glue all 4 ears that are left up. Yeah, that way. And this, oops, leave the feet out of it. And for some reason I have a pair of extra feet. Yeah, that's a thing. So these I'm not gonna use. So maybe it's missing from the other pack that I put in the Easter egg for my friend's daughter, so I'm gonna pop it in there. So maybe. Anyway, so I left it on, and then I left the glue gun on, and I turned it off, and I turned it off, and then I put it on, and now I turned it off because I've been on my way to finish this several times, but my energy and all of that has been really super low, and this is kind of tricky. So it's not fully hot yet because the glue is not that super soft yet, but it will be. Oops. Glue strings. We've never heard of glue strings before, right? That's not something we're used to. Yeah, like every glue gun ever. Glue strings. I actually used them on purpose once. I was gluing some mixed media stuff, and I was gluing mixed media stuff, and there was like a lot of threads, so I collected all the threads and used them as spider webs on Halloween card. Just a little tip for you in case you want to do that. Glue, and don't burn yourself, guys. This isn't so super hot, so I never really hurt myself on this, but it can hurt a little bit, but nothing that I've ever gotten blisters. But depending on what kind of glue gun you have, it's hot. It's definitely hot. I mean, it's melting stuff. It's melting the little rods, so it's definitely hot. Let's put some glue on here. Oopsie. And if you are smart, you have a little glass of cold water next to you. So if you get glue on your fingers or something like that, you just dip your fingers in it to get it cool really quick. You peel off the glue, you keep your finger cold, and minimize the damage. There we go. And I have a lot of glue. Yes, and then I'm supposed to fold the little ear a little bit. Yeah, can we focus? Can we? Yeah, with a good phone, almost anyway. So you're supposed to, glue. You're supposed to fold the ear a little bit. Now, I had problem with the lady that I did here earlier because I had to like cut her off because I glued a bit too much, I think. So I'm gonna try and do a little bit smaller sort of glue thingy. But you know, I still want it to fold a bit. I don't know. Maybe I did the right thing with this one and to just cut it off a bit. I don't know. Let's try this again. Boop. And we boop. Now, of course, you can do this with just regular felt, and probably you can buy these at the dollar store, just plastic eggs, different colors, use different ribbons, you know. But since this kit was given to me so kindly, and I'm not supposed to mention her name, so I'm gonna respect that, and I won't mention her name. There we go. It's kind of refreshing in this time of age that people don't want to be mentioned, you know, because everything today seems to be like, oh, you have to get this much attention and as many followers and yada 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 blah, like that all the time. And for someone to not wanting to be on social media, that's kind of refreshing, don't you think? I like that. I like that. I've been shunning away. I haven't been as much on social media as like I used to be, mainly because I'm lacking energy, and I feel like social media isn't something that is a priority to me, because I really have to prioritize every little ounce of energy that I have. Okay, so next step is to glue on the feet. Let's see if we can focus. Yeah, so there we go, we glue on the feet. So obviously I already done the pink, so I'm gonna, oh no, wait, I'm gonna fold these ears too. Hang on a second. Let's fold these ears too. Okay. We'll be having pretty nice weather actually today, but the wind is super cold. We still have a lot of snow and the sun is out, so it's really bright. It's really, really bright outside. But the wind is super cold. So I had to pull up the hood on my jacket when I was out earlier, on my winter coat. So, come on. Am I? Oh, sorry. Over here. Hi. Hi, guys. There you are. Yeah, so that was a bit disappointing. As long as you were like protected from the wind, it was so warm and so nice, and I had to open my jacket, my coat, whatever you want to call it. And then you walked out into the wind and it was like, oh my god, it was so icy. It's coming off here, so I'm gonna fix that a little bit. I have a smaller glue gun, so now I'm just using this massive one because I can't find my small one. And also most of my glue sticks are for the big gun, so I'm using big guns. Okay, so now let's glue on the feet. I'm so tempted to cross, like do this instead, but no, I don't think I'm gonna do that. The strange thing is that the bow for the blue one is actually sort of a minty green. So that's kind of, you know, I don't know. Anyway, also the ribbons that came with the pack are so short I couldn't really tie a bow, so I kind of glued this together, just folding it over and gluing it and putting a little bead on. So I'm kind of liking glue. Okay, oops, a bit too much glue again, but anyway. And there's a little line where they put the egg together when they made the egg, so I'm trying to get that line this way so I don't have it right down the face. So all you basically do, you cut out a little piece of feet like this and you glue it to a plastic egg like that, and you have a little felt and a little fabric and you glue them together like that, and then you glue it on top. So they glue the ears on like that. Can we focus? Where are we? There we are. Oh, there you go. So we glue it on like that, and then we put on the bow, and then we paint a face, and then we paint a belly, which I'm not doing. Where are we? There we are. And you're supposed to have a little bunny. So that's what we're trying to do. And these, I'm gonna put them together. Or am I gonna put them like this for once? It looks more like a mouse if I put them on the side like this, don't you think? Isn't that more like mice? Why? Oh, mice, mouse, mice, mice are several, mouse is one. Mouse vibe. Why am I having so much trouble saying that and holding these ears? Please, I can't hold my ears. So this looks a bit like a mouse. That's kind of cute too. But I'm gonna go with a set with what they say. I'm actually gonna go find my Easter stuff and see if I still have some of these eggs, because I think I bought one Easter. I bought a lot of these eggs because I had a lot of plants. I was gonna make a wreath from it, but they didn't have enough eggs at the dollar store then, so I just put them aside until I can buy more. But I'm thinking maybe I can make some bunnies out of them and use other things. I don't have to use felt because I don't think I have much felt actually. But I'm thinking I can make more bunnies anyway. So as you can see, I have this little, I have also glued them to my finger, which is nice, you know, it makes them easier to hold. But as you see, I have this little tip and it's kind of hard to glue it like that. So I'm gonna cut the pointy ends off here. And I have walked away with my sisters. Scissors. So I'm gonna try to locate them. Oh, and I was watching a decluttering video here on YouTube again today. Got super inspired and cleaned up one of my tool drawers, and it was awesome. Anyway, she was saying, oh, do you ever have a thing and you put it somewhere and you don't know where you have it? Then this video is for you. And I constantly lose my scissors, I lose my pens, I lose like everything. I can sit here at the table and it's just gone. So if you do that, you're supposed to declutter. Hey, move. I have a dog in the way. Walk. Thank you. Where are my scissors? I know I've used them today, so they can't be too far away. And I have several pairs. I know I do. Where are you? Seriously, guys. Here we have another pair. I can use those instead. These aren't as sharp, but you know, rather use unsharp scissors than run around searching for the good pair like forever. So I'm back. Let's cut this off. There we have a little flatter surface. What if I do? Yeah, make it twist. I kind of want to cut off a bit more, but it's tricky with dull scissors and the glue in there. There, I think that's better. Much better. Let's put some glue on here. Maybe I'll put the glue here instead. Right? Bloop. Let's put the bloop over there. Yeah. Put the ears on. And it kind of looks right. Kind of. Come on. I guess the glue is kind of hot. Oh, it's not centered, is it? No, it's not. Oh. Oh, my goodness. And I'm stuck. The glue. The glue, guys. The glue. It's everywhere. So as you probably already figured out if you watched any of my previous videos, anywhere, anytime, you would know that I never can just stick to one kind of craft and just work with that. And we put in the bow here. How does that look? Huh? And now comes the scary part where I'm supposed to draw a face. Maybe I glue the other one together first and do the scary part later. As you know, I can never just stick to one type of craft. I have to do like 50 million at once. So I'm putting some glue on there. Oops, and it's going everywhere as usual. Put the egg on, make sure we have the little line to the sides and not in the center of the face. There we go. And I have glue strings all over the place. There we go. And I'm going to put the ears together. Together forever. I have no idea what song that was. If it even was a song, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Do you know? I don't. Okay, let's put the ears together, and we have some more glue strings. Yeah, that's a thing. Glue strings. No strings attached, right? No strings attached. Okay, so we're having a lot of shades today. I can see that. And I can't really figure out what kind of light it is that is messing. Huh. Because if it was from the window, the shade would be here. I don't know. Okay. I have a lot of different lighting sources in here at the moment. There we go. And let's cut it off. Sounds kind of cruel. I'm cutting some bunny ears off. That sounds cruel. Oh God, I miss having a bunny. Sometimes allergies are just heartbreaking. I'm not allergic to bunnies. I'm allergic to the hay, and hay is like super important. It's 99% of the food. So, more or less, anyway. For a bunny, are we stuck? Can I let go? Can I? Yeah, I can. Okay. And I see the fabric is coming off a little bit there, so let's try and smoosh a little bit of. I want one of those glue guns, you know, where they have a thinner tip. I think that would be a lot easier to work with. Actually, I've been watching a lot of Gillian Perkins today. She's like, I don't know, businesswoman, like life coach. She gives great advice about how to organize your life and how to change your mindset and a lot of that good stuff. And now I forgot what I was gonna say about that. It was something that I just said about this, and my memory is still really super short and also very good, but it's so short that my focus still won't work. Gets better when I'm not so tired, but it's like I'm constantly tired still. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was watching a video where she said she has changed her mindset from I want to something more productive. Because if you just say I want this, that means you're not happy with what you have at the moment and not grateful for what you have. So instead of saying, oh, I want this, you can say like I'm working towards this, or my goal is to get this, or something like that. Not just I want this, because that in a way means that you're not grateful for what you already have, because most of us has roof over our heads, and that's something to be grateful for. So instead of me saying I want a glue gun with a fine tip, I should probably say that one of my goals is to get a glue gun with the thin tips, which isn't a priority at the moment, but you know, it's one of those little things that's on the future to buy list. I have a lot of those. Okay, so now the scary part, making eyes, making faces. Here they have only made like really simple faces, like dots, just dotting them on. I'm not sure. I kind of, oops, yeah, focusing. Hi. I kind of like this, but at the same time I don't. So, I don't know. Let's just make something. And when I try to draw like even stuff, then I kind of, let's make this one scared. Maybe it's seen a hunter or something, you know? No, the hunter is stealing the Easter eggs. I don't know. That's kind of dark, don't you think? Maybe it's seen a ghost or something. The ghost of Christmas past. The ghost of Easter past. I wonder if that's a thing. That's funny. Let's make it that and do. I'm so shaky when I try to draw like straight lines. I get super shaky and all the lines get very, very like wobbly. I just let's make a heart nose. I kind of like the heart nose that I gave the first one. So where's the middle here? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, so Julian Perkins, she has a lot of organizing, how to work smart instead of hard, you know, how to, because I have a tendency to not kind of balance my work. I want, today there's more, it used to be like you have to do a great job, you have to make it perfect, you have to like that, and now it's more important to get stuff done than to make it perfect, because if you start working towards perfection, I mean nothing is perfect, but that's also a good thing because that means everything can be improved. So and she has a lot of these good planning stuff, so you kind of get a perspective of what's important, so you can focus on the most important things and get those done first. So and I think that's a good way to minimize stress too. Will I put whiskers on you? Maybe I put some short ones from here. Why am I shaking so much? Always junk. Not too happy with those, but they're there. They are there. Let's make him a wonky smile. I kind of want a wonky smile on this guy. A little like cheeky smile. To make it kind of like this. And I want it to go up a bit here. So I kind of want him a bit, looks a bit cheekier. I don't know. Okay. So what kind of eyes? Now we made two different kind of eyes on these guys. So what should we do on these? I don't know. I kind of lose what I was talking about. Organization, I think. Yeah, so she had a lot of good. I'm gonna make these kind of eyes again. And they're not even in any way. I can see that. Even Steven. No. You can always take them off, even though this is a Sharpie, you can always take it off with some rubbing alcohol, or like I did, hand sanitizer. You know, I kind of want to make him a bit, come on, let's do like this, and let's do like really like that. I want the little heart nose because it's super cute with a little heart nose. This is a bunny who's seen some stuff, you know. This poor little bunny. seen some stuff, yeah. So since I have burnouts and a lot of infections in my other kind of energize draining things, I kind of always have to prioritize everything I do. Today I'm prioritizing bunnies that has seen too much. Let's do this. Let's do like that maybe. Let's do a little bit of this maybe. Let's give you some teeth maybe, like that. Maybe I should do a little bit of lip around to make it more visible, not visible. My dog is super snoring behind me. I don't know if you can hear her. Maybe I do this. Maybe I can do this. A little bit like this. A little bit like that. Poor little bunny. That's a bunny who's got all the Easter eggs stolen, right? Okay, so my 3 bunnies are done. What do you think? What do you think, guys? Let's zoom in on them. There they are. Okay, they are not pretty at all, but they're kind of fun. I like fun stuff, right? I love this one. Actually, this is my favorite. I don't know what you guys think, but this is definitely my favorite. I'm not a big fan of purple and pink, but this purple guy. Hi. I'm sorry. It's just, oh my goodness. Anyway, so that's the little bunnies. And I think I'm gonna let you guys go because I have some other things I need to get done. And I was gonna talk a bit, like I said earlier, I started to talk about how I can't do just one craft. I always do like 50 million different crafts. So I was gonna talk a little bit about these, and I was gonna go back to my junk journal and talk about that one again. But you know what, guys? My dog is walking around and she looks like she wants to take a walk. So there you go. I think I'm gonna go do that instead, and I'm gonna let you guys go. So I will be back with, I have a couple of other little short projects like these, and hopefully I'll get around to film them. I hope. Maybe show you how to make a hook. This takes a bit longer time to make though, but you can make them in different colors depending on what kind of wire you have.